Hi, Chris's mom. Are you here to win another prize? How's it going, guys? There's going to be a giveaway tonight. Apparently, due to everyone liking the giveaway so much, I'm just going to make a weekly giveaway, make that a thing. It's not going to be huge prizes because I'll go broke and the wife will not be happy about that. But we're going to mix in some cool prizes and some little prizes, so it's going to be a mix, so it'll be cool. I like the shirt. And Mr. Wade there, thank you very much. They can be from time to time. You know, my wife's great, so I have to say that because she's gonna watch this later, so I have to say that. All right, we'll give a couple minutes just for everyone to join in. I'm gonna show you guys something I'm working on tonight. So I'm gonna unplug the power for a second on the phone. We're gonna walk over here to the bandsaw. Wah, wah, wah. So I broke a bandsaw blade. I'm not too happy about it. The reason I'm really not happy about it is because this is the second blade. I must be doing something wrong. It's the second blade I've had. Has anyone used these blades, these Bosch blades? They're the only ones I can find locally for the size that I need, 82 inch, because I have this wonderful Delta 3-wheel that I got from Teddy Wilbur Boys. Great little bandsaw, but the blades that I found locally are horrible. I do not like these blades. I need to buy some online, and I'll show you why I don't like these blades. You ready for it? I'm not saying it needs to take all that abuse, but this, it just feels like it breaks for no reason. Why? It's so cheap. Does anyone else have these experience with bandsaw blades that are just garbage? I get that it's not supposed to bend like all the way around or whatever, but if you could feel what I'm doing right now with this thing, it's just there's no pressure. It feels soft. Yeah, it's just, yeah, I don't like them. But they are the only ones I can find locally that I was trying to get a build done. Don't like them. I do not like these. I'll stop waving it around. 82 inch is kind of an odd size to find in-house, so I do, however, like my little Delta. That's a pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little bandsaw. I like the 3-wheel. A lot of people don't like the 3 wheels, but you get the extra throat space, so you can really get stuff. It can't handle big things, but so that's what I'm working on tonight because I'm trying to get some stuff out the door, get some builds done. I'm gonna position the camera back just a moment, guys. There we go. What's everyone else working on tonight? Has anybody got anything cool they're working on? I'm curious to see what everybody's got. New router. What router did you get? Custom Trends. What'd you get? Curious. It's Tool Tuesday. Brag about it. Tool Tuesday, and you got a new router. That's pretty sweet. Blanket ladders and an 8-foot table. Blanket ladders, 'tis the season for such things. 8-foot table. That's a pretty good size. Rigid plunge router. Plunge router. Ed, you're not doing anything besides having lunchtime conversations with cool people. That's pretty cool. That was fun. I got to talk to Eddie today on the phone. That was kind of cool. I almost forgot how telephones could do voice too. I am always texting and stuff, so. All right, so you're here because you are interested in the giveaway. You don't care what I say. So, so I'm just gonna tell you what I gotta tell you, and we'll do a giveaway. Same thing, Bill. I didn't know that had a plunge router. Is it like a base that the rigid one will fit in? Like you found one that'll work? I'm interested because I'd be curious, like if you could take that housing off and put a plunge. Who was that? Who had that rigid plunge? Custom Trends, how you doing the plunge rigid? I'm curious. Don't hold on to us. If you got a secret, if you got something that works, like a universal plunge base that works with the rigid, be curious. You're not going to tell your secret? You're not going to tell everyone else? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. So you're here to see my rig for steam bending, I assume. That's why you're here and for the giveaway. So I'm going to go jump right into it. Thank you guys for before I get too much farther, thank you guys for tuning in Sunday for the special edition live with Chris Parker. It ran so long. To us, Chris and I were talking afterwards. To us, it flowed. It did not seem like it took that long. But thank you guys for tuning in for that. I really appreciate it. Hopefully, you guys liked some of the stuff we talked about. It was informative to you, and we gave away a lot of stuff. So, and due to the feedback, a lot of people like the giveaways. We're gonna make that a thing. It's gonna be weekly, as I talked about right at the top. It's gonna be weekly giveaways. I'm gonna do it. They're not gonna be huge things. Not gonna be tools. Not gonna be big honking things. But there will be cool things sprinkled in. So, all right. So you guys are here, I assume, to look at my steam bending rig. And here it is. This is half of it. As you can see, the steam rising. I will say a couple things about this rig right off the bat. It is not perfect. It will not do high volume production type of steam bending. This is not the rig for that. This is for, I have to do steam bending a couple times or a piece on a thing, and I need something that doesn't cost an arm and a leg to do that. So this was my contraption that I rigged up for that. So it is a piece of PVC pipe, and it's got a cap, and it's got some fittings down here. I'll show you. The thing about PVC is when it gets hot, it will bend. It won't take these high temperatures for a long time or repeatedly. I'll show you. I used one for two weekends pretty heavily, and I don't know if you can see it. It bowed it pretty good because it was not supported well, but it'll warp it. So like I said, this is not a high volume, high production kind of a steam bending kit. This is for small little bits that you got to do. So let's go into kind of the pieces of this fully. So this is the steam chamber. This is what you're driving the steam into, and you're going to put your pieces in here. This is designed for trim pieces, small, thin pieces that can fit inside of a pipe like this. You can make different kinds of kits. Steam boxes, like the wooden steam boxes. A lot of people do that, depending on the shape that you're trying to bend. So, so the cap, we'll start at this end. Cap, I did put a relief hole here because I didn't want to make a pipe bomb and just make this thing like build all kinds of steam pressure and kaboom. So there is a little bit of a relief hole here. It does get hot, so oh my god, don't put your hand like I'm doing right here. This does get hot, be careful. None of these fittings are glued on or anything. I didn't want that level of compression and that level of seal. Kind of intentionally, it is a waste you'll see when this kit's rocking and rolling, there's a lot of steam that gets wasted out of here. I'm okay with that because I know there's not pressure building up inside this thing and it's not going to hurt me or anyone around me. So it was done entirely intentional that I did not want this thing completely sealed up. That said, I'm going to move the camera over here. That said, I did put a ring of just plain old duct tape down at this end to hold the fittings because they kept falling off. So I wanted something just to keep it a little bit tighter. But we're going to go at a different angle here, guys. Bear with me here. We'll see if we can swing this around. Oh my God. Tripod. Hopefully not make anybody nauseous. The camera movement. Can you kind of see? Oh, here's the powerhouse of this kit. This is what drives your steam into the tube. It is just a wallpaper steamer box. Getting dizzy. That's all. And you can go to Rockler, you can go to places and buy a kit that does steam bending. It's a lot nicer than this, but this costs half or less than that kit. So that I went that route. The fittings you can see here, it's just a reducer, and then it's got this thing that I kind of modified. There will be a lot of water. You'll get a lot of water out of this. So it is a messy system. Yeah, I just basically, I have a nice firm seal, but it's loose here. Tons of steam will come out of this. And like I said, you get a lot of wasted steam. Oh my God, be careful guys, we're moving again. You will get a lot of wasted steam, but at least you know there's not pressure building up in there and you're gonna make a bomb. So that's it. That's my steam bending rig. It got me through, if you guys look at my feed, you can look back. I installed some trim for a very nice couple that had new flooring put in, and the flooring installer would not do any round trim, any curved trim. So they reached out to me and asked, they reached out to me and said, could you do this? And I said, yeah, can get it done. This was my thought of process. This is step one. This is version 1.0. I do have plans to upgrade this. If you look online, you'll see better kits that people come up with. This is just what I came up with on the fly. I did see people put dowels. They drilled through this and put dowels all the way down and made like a rack. Then they would put their piece on the racks that they just made. So then you get like more of a full surface 360 degree steam action there. So this is one that I just steam bent, piece of oak trim. I was playing around when you was getting ready for this, so you can bend this stuff pretty well. Here's a couple things if you are going to do this for quarter trim. I do have some advice for you if you're going to go that route. Make some relief cuts in here. Get a little pressure off of here. And when you're putting this down, I would say if you can do it, build a form first. That way the forms will keep it from wanting to twist. When you start bending these things around, they naturally want to twist when you start bending them. So when you lay it down, it won't be flat. So if you can do it, build a form when you're doing your steam bending. It reduces spring back, all that good stuff. So it is possible. You can bend wood. I didn't have this in very long. I didn't try to stress it out too much. You can get, depending on the type of wood, there's some better steam bending woods than others. Ash is another good steam bending wood. A lot of people like to use. So there you go. Does anyone have any questions about my steam bending rig before we get to the awaited giveaway that we have coming up, the weekly giveaway we're doing? Does anybody have any questions for me on how I was able to do this? Anybody got any questions? No questions? which steamer do you have? I'm going to unhook it now. Try to. It's just a Wagner power steamer, and the kit this comes in is a wallpaper steamer kit. When I looked up the stats comparable to like the Rockler steaming kit, it's like the same thing. It's just an heating element, electric heating element that heats the water up to a boiling point till you get steam. If anyone wants to really get into this, like I said, there's way better guides out there online for this. This isn't the best kit, but it'll get you by if you had to use it. Couple things. You want to target 200 degrees inside this tube. That's your target. Plus or minus a little bit, but 200 is where you want to be to steam this up. The other thing too is to set the lignins inside the wood fibers, bend, straighten it out a little bit, and then bend it again. I know it sounds silly, but it actually creates a more uniform setting bend inside the wood. So something to do. So if bend it, give it a little bit of a break. Not literally a break, but back off it for a second, straighten it out, and then bend it again. You can get it done. So that's kind of it. Max bend. It depends on the kind of wood and how long you have it in there. It's like an hour per inch. Forgot to say that. A rule of thumb for steam bending is an hour per inch. So you can kind of use that as a guide. It's not an end all be all. I will say another thing. Steam bending is wood. It's not completely uniform. There's defects. So you will go through the entire trouble of steam bending something, leave it in there for an hour, you'll break it out and bring it out, and it will fail on you. That happens. Not much you can do about it. Like I said, some relief cuts will help out, so you're not stressing it out for these. This would be an inside or outside curve. Outside curve. Inside curve's a lot easier. But yeah, make some relief cuts in here. Build yourself a form. That's kind of all I got there. Any other questions? As far as max bend, if you look back on my feed, I did a rounded corner. It was very tight. I mean, it was that rounded. It was very. I had to leave this trim in there for a long time. It was probably in there longer than recommended. I did not soak these. That's another thing people do with steam bending. Soak them for a day. I've read online that helps a lot too. People recommend that. And you can actually steam too long. So don't think you can just leave it in there all day, take it out at the end of the day, and it's going to work. It actually will separate a lot of these fibers, and it'll be just garbage. You can't use it. So that's another thing. You can over steam it. So, all right, does anybody have any questions? How did you guys like the way I did the giveaway on Sunday with the length of the board, guess it kind of deal? Did you guys like that? Was that annoying? I'm going to try to figure out something more of a repeatable giveaway process if I'm going to be doing this every week, giving something away. So I put a post out there looking for feedback. If you guys have any feedback for me, post it on there. I'd really appreciate it. So here we go. First weekly giveaway. I'm going to tell you right after I tell you about my Instagram giveaway. I'm going to plug that. All right, here you go. So my Instagram account, I have a close enough to 1K giveaway that's going on right now. And I've just done, logged in a bunch of new entries, but I did notice that a lot of people aren't doing the entire steps to get entered. So it's the repost, the like, and the follow. And for an additional entry, you can tag 3 friends. So here you go. Grand prize is this 18 volt brushless 18 gauge nailer from Ridgid. It's nice, really nice. 2 amp battery, 2 amp hour battery, charger. That's the grand prize. Second place is this prize pack. Missing out of that is the glue that I used. I have to replace that. And third place is a Slumberyard handcrafted t-shirt in medium size only. I'm just kidding. You can pick whatever size. It's kind of a joke. Oh, plugging this also because I can do whatever I want right now. Chris did a phenomenal job on the live. That was the first time he was live. He was a little nervous. I was a little nervous. It went really well. Eddie was the first guest that I had on the live show, and he had some big shoes to fill there. So Chris did a good job. So Eddie, you started off the live guests pretty well. Yeah, when I had to do this trim work, I bought that nailer because I didn't want to lug around a compressor. I said, I don't want to do that because I have access to a pneumatic nailer, and I just know what a pain that is. This couple just got new flooring in. I did not want to scar up their flooring, dragging a compressor around. So that thing was a dream. So here we go. First giveaway item, just because a lot of people were very interested in getting one of these. I'm going to grab it here. Just give me a moment. Big shout out to Wade. Are you still on here? Thank you for the Maker shirt. I really appreciate it. If anybody's got a Maker shirt that they want to swap, send me a DM. I will be more than happy to swap a shirt with you. Hats are coming, so we can swap hats too. So that's really cool. The first prize for the giveaway is a t-shirt of a size of your choosing. So here you go. This is the prize that you can win here. We're going to use the same setup that we did before on Sunday, except it's going to be a little different. It's going to be a little chaotic. Because I don't want anybody to think like, oh, he measured that board before the live and he told his buddies what length it would be so they would get to win all of the cool gifts. So I'm not gonna go down that path. I'm gonna make this a little chaotic. If I can do this, hold on. I can't do it. Alright. We're using this different board. I should have tested this out before the live. Would have been smart. I can't even break that one. Oh my god, this isn't gonna work. Let's see here. Oh, perfect. This is much thinner. My big biceps didn't do anything for me. Alright, so here's the chaos. How long is this? Closest one gets it. How long is this? Small hands for scale. This is the fun part about live. It's chaotic. So how long is this? How long is it? You get one guess. It's your first guess. So there is also, don't go away, there's also a chance for you to get an additional entry for the giveaway for all that good stuff. There you go. How long is it? Chris's mom's going to get it because she nails these every time. You guys should just guess whatever she's guessing. Well, I guess she would win because she's first. It's also the first person if they nail it. So, all right. Anybody need more time with this? Am I good? We're good? All right, here we go. All right, I'm gonna look, see if anybody nailed it. I think somebody actually got it. I'm very sniffly. It's cold in the shop right now. So, alright, so you guys see what's up on there? Oh my god, can you see it? $18 3/4. So the closest one to 18 3/4 is Chris's mom. Oh, she already got a shirt. Oh, she got a shirt already. Chris's mom. Who would be the next one? 18 3/4. Is that AJ? Would that be AJ Chi-Town? You next up there? 18 3/4. All right, so Chris's mom just got a T-shirt. Do you want another T-shirt? Oh, okay. You're gonna give it to the next one. Okay. Well, it's very nice of you, but you do get credit. You are killing these, everyone. Just Chris's mom. She has the answers to all of these every time. Dang, she's so good at these. So the next one up is AJ from Chi-Town Woodwork. He beat out Eddie by 1/2 inch. Eddie would have got another T-shirt or would have passed on that. So, AJ, you get a shirt, man. Chi-Town, you got it. So send me a message, DM me your address, and I'll get a shirt out to you in one of these sweet poly mailers. Alright guys, that's all I got for you. Oh wait, I was going to give you an additional entry. Alright, so there is 10 people on here, right? 10 people I see on here. 10 people on here. Oh, 9 now. Somebody's going to miss out on their chance. 8 people. People are losing out on their chances. For an additional entry to the giveaway that I'm doing on my Instagram account, send me a DM and just say, I was here for your live. I know there's 8 of you. I will know if you're lying. I know exactly. So don't go tell your buddies, hey, message him for an additional entry. So I know who's on here. Send me a DM. Say, hey, I was on your live. And I will put you down for an additional entry for the giveaway. So next week, what did I have for next week? I can't remember what I had for next week for the show. Goodness. I will post a recap post, and we're going to talk about it. Oh, there you go. No, don't say Chris. That's not good. You know, Chris's mom rocks and gets the answer every time. Put that in a hashtag. So send me a DM. Say I was here on the live. Next week, I forgot what my show is next week, but I think I had something pretty cool to pick out. But do pay close attention to the schedule of live events because there's some cool stuff coming up, including an on-site visit to Ronders.com. Ron, I'm going to go to his shop. He does welding. He does woodworking. If you look at his feed, he's got some really, really great. If you're not following him, Ronders.com. He's a follower of mine. I follow him, so you can check in my account if you want to take a look. So I'm going to be on site with him. He's going to show off some of his welding stuff and his woodworking stuff. And he's also going to help me announce the giveaway winners for the giveaway that I have on my account. So that's it. That's all I have for tonight. No hour and 40-minute episode. So thank you guys so much. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. If you got any questions for me on the steam bending rig, just send me a note. I'll be happy to answer. Any questions before we say goodbye till next week? Any questions? It's your last chance to get a question in on my steam bending rig. Last chance. I do want to address one thing that I did address at the top. The lives are going to be shorter, and with a guest, we're going to start to go to more of like a 40-minute episode, so we won't drag it out too much. So Chris and I had tons to talk about, tons of giveaways, so that's why that episode went really long. Chris has posted it on his YouTube account, Chris Parker. Search him on YouTube. You can find Volume 1 is posted. That's the first hour So you can kind of check out some of the stuff we reviewed. Yeah, big thanks to Bessie, Clamps, Miles Craft, and Tiger Shark for the giveaway prizes. So AJ, you got a shirt coming. Next week, I'm going to have another giveaway. So I'm going to try to go find something that's cool. I got some ideas, so tune in to see what that is. All right, guys. Good night, and I will see you next week.